Hey, what's going on, folks? Welcome back. Justin here as always. Thanks for stopping by. Welcome to my playhouse. Today we're going to be talking about the new Scream Factory NECA collab with their Good Guy doll. I've already opened this and taken it out, and we're going to take a look at it.
Oh my gosh, just look at it.
The car is not perfect.
Just look at it. Just look at it.
Yeah, well.
What the heck is that?
If you've watched my channel for a while, you know me, and it's not just me, but I have a little kind of love-hate relationship with Scream Factory. I just put a big rant video out kind of bitching about Scream Factory. I know I'm not the only one. They just have some quality control issues, and not even just quality control, some lack of, you know, what's the word that I'm looking for? Just kind of premium nature. A lot of their releases don't tend to have the premium nature that other labels tend to do for a lesser price. And I still firmly believe that, but I think there's room for Scream Factory to grow. They just need to listen to their customers. But either way, this was part of a bundle that came with the Blu-ray set. So you got Child's Play 1 through 3, you got some postcards, slip covers, pins, slip covers, all kinds of good stuff. There was an amount of time where you could buy this thing separately. It did sell out as far as buying it separate from the bundle, but now the bundle is the only way to get this, and it goes for $210. So if you're interested in getting this still, you're either going to pay an eBay price for it, or you're going to pay the full price. Let's see what it's going for on eBay if you wanted to buy it separately. Let's see what it would cost you. Let's see what it would cost you. And of course it's not gonna focus because this thing's a piece of shit. So yeah, that's kind of what I thought. Right now it's going for $100. It's going 100 bucks sealed and new, and some of these are bids. I'm seeing 2 bids and it's at 102. 1 bid and it's 99. So I think when all is said and done, you're gonna end up paying 120, 130, maybe even 150 for just this. I would say at that point, I wouldn't cough up that kind of money for this. If I was going to spend that kind of dough, I would just suck it up, buy the bundle, wait till it sells out, and you'll be able to sell the posters, the slip covers, the pins, and make your money back on this. I would not, if you're willing to pay 100 something for just this to keep it, I would pay 200 something and just part out that whole bundle set. That's probably your best bet now. I don't like reselling. I'm not a fan of scalping, but if you're in it for just the doll and that's what you want, that's what personally I would do. Just buy the bundle and part out the other stuff. But now the detail is fairly good on this. One thing that I noticed with this is it is just a little guy. Now the website does say that it's 5.5 inches, but when you get it in your hand, it really is just a little tiny baby guy. It's really small. The detail is good as far as the sculpt is concerned. The only thing, just due to the nature that it is the charred Chucky and he's all burnt, there's not a lot of color going on or anything. It's just a lot of this black kind of char, which does look cool when you get it up close. But if you're looking at it from a distance, he kind of just looks like a black blob. But I do like the idea, I do like the detail in the exposed eyeball, and you can kind of see there that the hole goes all the way through the head, and there's these exposed little like rods and pieces inside the head. It's like melty plastic, I think, but that is its own separate layer. You can kind of see, turn it around here, you can kind of see that all these things are kind of layered inside there, which is kind of cool. The teeth look really cool. They're kind of inset, so that does look cool. The clothes, of course, are burned. The hands and fingers are all black. He's got his little booties on there. The clothes are charged. I do love clothed figures. They look cool. So you can see his little good guy shirt. His overalls are all melted, and they got like, you know, different plastic pieces and colors and shit on there, which is kind of cool. But in comparison to the size, this is the closest one I had to reach for, and this is the Gremlins NECA, and I don't know how well you can differentiate the size here, but he's considerably smaller than a lot of the other action figures that NECA does. And I think the paint job's a little bit better on some of these other ones. And one thing that I will point out, I just want to be honest, you know, people who are buying this, you know, probably just want to set it on a shelf and forget about it. It's not like we're, gonna be exhaustively playing with these, but the joints, at least on mine, are super loose. So if you try to set this up, you're really gonna have to prop it up well because it's really loose on the hips. That's the problem with NECA stuff. Either they're impossible to move or they're flippy floppy. I prefer when they have the holes on the bottom so you can just set them on the stands, so you don't have to have like the big plastic prop stands that go around the waist or the neck to hold it up. I prefer the hole ones just so he can kind of stand up on his own, but you'll figure it out. You guys are all smart people. You'll figure out how to stand them up, but it is a cool figure. You can really see how it goes all the way through. But I prefer if they're gonna do these collabs, like I got a couple of the other examples of things that Scream Factory has done before, and you have these full like 8 inches, I think they're 7 or 8 inches tall, a little bit more substantial of a piece. They're not quite quarter scale, but they're a little bit more kind of full-size figures, and these are the ones that I would prefer. I wish they'd do more of these. I know they did one for Night of the Creeps, and you had the Miner from My Bloody Valentine. I'm not sure why they decided to go with such a small doll, because by all, you know, when it all is said and done, if you would have bought this separately, it would have cost you $39.99. It would have cost you tax and shipping, and you would have been all in for close to 50 bucks for this. Now, would I pay just 50 bucks for this?
I don't think so.
I bought it in the bundle because I don't plan to keep everything. I'll probably unload some of the stuff out of that bundle, but I wanted the slip covers, and I wanted the movies, and I wanted this. So if I can sell the other stuff and still have everything and get all my Blu-rays. The box design I actually really do like. It's really slick looking. So that is cool. I'll probably actually just display him in the box. There's the front. You have the back there, which is kind of cool. I'm trying to avoid the glare here. But it is really cool. And then you can see the sides. I always like the details of boxes like this when they do the window boxes, and NECA usually does a pretty good job. I think it's the same thing on the other side there, maybe a slight variation, but there you can see the char, and you can look on the top of the box and you can see that it's got the appearance of being burned, which is cool. And then you have the bottom of the box right here, and it's got the Scream Factory logo on there. So all in all, pretty cool there. I like the back artwork. That's really slick. So, pretty cool. Guys, that is it. I appreciate you guys stopping by. Check out my other content. I just posted a review on my other channel of a review for The Menu with Anya Taylor-Joy and Ralph Fiennes. Fantastic movie. I got a bunch of other reviews over there on the channel, and I got a vlog coming on this channel. I have another haul video coming, so a bunch of stuff coming on both channels, Movie Watch Daily and The Dead Couch. But I think we're done here with this one, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by. Stay weird. Remember to always be yourself, and I will see you in the next one, guys. Bye.
Listen to Remco's Baby Laugh-A-Lot. You're listening to Baby Laugh-A-Lot. She's the funniest doll you've ever seen. Just push the button and she starts to giggle. Get Baby Laugh-A-Lot by Remco.